Okay, well, it looks like everything is working. My voice is a little mudded. It's still 5:30 in the morning, but we're gonna go ahead and play through the whole game. So let's get started. I'm gonna explain some things as I go on. Rookie Hunter mode just makes it a lot easier. It's up to you if you want to turn it on. You have your screen sizes. Um, you can view the controls if you want, but yeah, your screen sizes. So say you want stretch it. A lot of people hate that. As you can see, the little life bar, where it has that little blue little X. You see that life bar? Some of the pixels are distorted. You have more or less like a 4:3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's really up to your personal preference, but let's go ahead and just keep it the way it is. Filters, this goes ahead and makes it like classic or none. This one smooths it out though. Um, a lot of people hate the smooth out feature. I just want to keep it original. Wallpaper, you can change how the wallpaper looks on the side. Or you have Mega Man, some of the boss battles, stuff like that. But those are for like future games and stuff. We'll keep it original. But yeah, after our introduction, we can go ahead and get started. Now, I'm doing a playthrough where I'm just trying to get this game done, and you can see the whole game in its entirety. So, um, let's go ahead and start with Chill Penguin. He's going to be easier. His stage is clearly ice, and you can check on the map too as well where these Mavericks live. Now, he lives in the mountains, as you can see, Launch Octopus. He lives in more or less the oceans. A lot of these guys have like different kind of stage gimmicks for it. So, for example, if I beat Chill Penguin, the ice is going to come down and freeze over the factory, at which I always forget this dude's name. You can find descriptions of it. Hold on, real quick. It is Flame Mammoth. I knew it was something Mammoth. His stage will no longer become fire. It'll become more or less a factory that's covered in ice. But let's just get started. We're gonna try to get this whole game done with. They kept the traditions of, making the Maverick show up at the beginning so that you can get excited for your journey. Now, one cool thing about this stage, uh, it is a great beginner stage. I always get hit by these guys. Alright, it is a great beginner stage for people, you still have to do your casual jumps. He laughs at you if he hits you, as you can see. I always thought that was funny. But as a kid, it's frustrating. Get these guys out of the way. I don't like them respawning too much, so I just like to charge ahead. Take the hits. You'll be fine if you take the hits. As you can see, this is not Rookie Hunter mode. If it's Rookie Hunter mode, you won't take as much damage, or sometimes you won't take any damage at all. I'm going to go ahead and charge here, because one of these spinning wheels of death are going to be here. Alright. As well as these bats. I'm sorry. So jump up here. And then, like I said before, you can have a lot of jumping mechanics just to this beginning, just to make sure that you know how to get on the edge, jump on it, and call it a day, right? Another one of these spinning wheels of death, and then we have a big jumping segment, and then this is why I wanted to go to this stage first. We're going to get our first power-up, alright? So you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. So they don't really do a good job explaining the backstory to the first game. You kind of had to have the manual back in the old Super Nintendo days, but this is Dr. Light. Dr. Light has passed away, but he's putting capsules for upgrades for Mega Man. Mega Man X is the first robot that was built with pretty much feelings. So he wants to make sure that he can defeat any robot or robot master that becomes Maverick. Mavericks are pretty much robot killers. I'll just put it lightly for those who are unaware. So now I can dash like that. And this is really going to open the doors for some playing. Oh man, I'm so not used to this controller. I'm so sorry. Guys, you are gonna see this a lot. Me accidentally pushing certain buttons on this PlayStation 5 remote. For those who don't know, the PlayStation 5 remote has a huge touchpad, touchscreen, whatever. It has a huge one in the middle. That was an armor robot that I was in. You can't really take damage, but it does self-destruct after you take too much damage. It doesn't have like its own life bar, is what I mean. Anyway, and I have a fat thumb, so my fat thumb will accidentally push it like that. See? It'll accidentally push it when I'm just trying to dash, because, like I said, I like to keep my thumb covered over literally all four buttons. All four of the main buttons. Now we go to our first Maverick fight. So we got our ability to dash, and we're gonna fight our first Maverick. Now, all of these Mavericks have backstories. Okay. Chill Penguin, all these guys aren't really bad per se, they just kind of follow Sigma in his blind ways. Whether they got manipulated by Sigma, or they just, I don't know, want it for the money. You'll find a lot of their backstories in some of the manuals as well. He's kind of got his gimmicks where he, as you can see, shoots ice. Just cling onto the walls, you'll be fine. When there's an opening, take advantage of it. He'll make these little penguin guys. You can break them, like that. There he goes, making more. You won't have usually a hard time. As long as you cling to the walls and kind of read his moves, you'll be fine. So we got our first Maverick down. I'm probably saying this wrong, but Sigma, the guy on the right side of the screen right now, on the wallpaper, is pretty much gone evil to make sure that X and Zero don't succeed in making humans work alongside robots. I know all of this is like confusing for no reason, but yeah, I'll get to the main stories later. Next, we're gonna hit up. It's really your choice. They give you so many options and things to work with. I do like hitting up Spark Mandrill, which is this guy right here. However, that's because I have Chill Penguin's power. Now, Spark Mandrill himself is not easy. His stage is not easy. If you don't know what you're doing, I highly advise just going to someone like Flame Mammoth first. But Spark Mandrill is no joke. He's a beast. Alright? His stage has electricity as his gimmick, right? So as you can see on the floor, these little sparks here, you don't want to touch them. Oh, forgot to jump. Yeah, so the other thing that I kind of recommend you do, yeah, as you can see, I got hit there because I got the trigger. Wow. Okay. Alright. Is this right here. If you don't know where these things are going to be at, you're bound to get hit. They're super fast. Luckily, I've memorized this game for years. Dang it. I got it tattooed on my body. I tried to let go of the button because I accidentally went too far with my thumb. Here's the thing. Even me playing this game for years, this is one of the hardest sub-bosses to beat if you don't take away his electricity. And with a PlayStation 5 controller, this might be no joke. This is why. You see how much damage he can take. And he can just bounce around the room like that. But he always charges first before doing his wackiness. My job is to just kill him. If I can kill him, I can succeed. Alright. Go under him! So close. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, he's no joke. He takes a lot of damage, and at this point in our game, we don't have much damage to work with. We don't have much life to work with, I'm sorry. So every damage is big damage. But eventually we'll get our life bar a little higher. I am so sorry, guys. Oh, respawning enemies, Jesus. Alright, I am so sorry, guys. You will see that a lot through the playthrough. I apologize again. It's throwing me all off. Alright. But yeah, the touchpad in the middle of the PlayStation 5 button is freaking massive. I mean, it's good when it needs to be good. Oh, speaking of extending our life, if you look at your life bar on the left, we're about to do that now. If I get this right. Wow, so much easier on the Super Nintendo controller. There it is. Boop. There we go. You get that a little mount, and you're good to go. These guys, you kind of got to trick them to go up the ladder. I'm just being impatient at this point. I didn't expect that to hit me. Wow. Thought I had enough room. But yeah. Alright. About to get to the boss soon. We got more of these light up guys. If you don't know where they're going, there's going to be one in the middle. So, like that. There we go. There's going to be one where you jump right here. There we go. Right here. And one last guy. Now, switch over to your weapons. You can do this by pushing the top button, and Mega Man will change colors with the new weapon on the top, or you can go to the start menu and switch it like that. And here we go. Now, Spark Mandrill is a beast, like I said, but with this power that we got from Chilled Penguin, he becomes a joke. I'll show you in right now. Excuse me. I like getting the last shot as a trick shot. This shot right here. Boom! Bounced off the wall. Yeah. That's why I kind of like going to him second. Unless you know what you're doing, I would highly advise not to have him go second. Alright? Password screen. After we get our weapon. Oh, the music's so good. Okay. Just making sure all this is good. So now we got the Spark ability. We can go ahead and go to Armored Armadillo. He is very armored. And I'm going to show you another trick to help you guys out with your playthroughs. I love this game so much. The music's good. Just killing robots for fun is awesome. Here's another trick. If you go down this ladder and then stop right here where it ends, you're going to see a classic bat from the original Mega Man games. And they most likely will give you lives. So here you can just go left and right and farm lives till you got all your lives back. Yep, he's the only one in this game. He's the only little bat. Alright. From this point on, with the exception of one of the Robot Masters, the game should be a lot easier. Let's see. I think you can hold a max of 9, and we're at 9, so we're good to go. Alright, but yeah. Launch Octopus is considered the hardest Robot Master. So, we'll be fighting him, I want to say, almost last. And not because he's challenging, because at that point of the game, he's alright, but it's because Let me try to explain this the best way I can. Hold on, let me adjust. My microphone is so weird. Okay, and the reason why, we'll be well equipped for Launch Octopus. The problem is, he's just so sporadic and all over the place. Alright, now, here's another tip. Come down here, but quickly jump back up, and let this guy go. And the reason why is because behind him is an energy tank. When you have full health, and you start collecting more energy, see if I can do it with these guys, you'll hear that sound. And that sound means my energy tank here is filling up, and you can use it. That's another thing to give you more life. I don't think we'll be using it this much, this playthrough, but it's something, you know? Anything to help you guys. I hear stories of like people saying they never finished this game because it was too hard. I feel that about other Mega Man games, but I don't know. I beat this game when I was, I want to say 8. So I know you guys can do it. And that's not like a flex or anything. It was just like, you know how it goes. Back in the day we had I'll just take the hit. There we go. Back in the day we used to have video game rentals, and that was your weekend. That was your video game for the weekend. So you kind of had to make the most of it. So whenever I played this game, I played the crap out of it. Now here's another one. When we get down here, we're gonna fall all the way down. And what you do is get behind this next one and shoot like crazy. Here we go. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that at all. This PlayStation. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring up the PlayStation thing. I'm only trying to show you guys this. I normally don't die on this dude, but yeah, like, still getting used to this controller. So we're all learning something. But yeah, you just try to shoot as much as possible. Because right here, we have, if you were to let them bulldoze through here, you would never be able to reach up there. So right now, we have another life extension. Now, we already got a bunch of lives from the beginning of this stage, so not really worried about taking any deaths. Now this is the last wheel ride, and what you want to do is these guys can make the screen lag. I don't know why we're on the PlayStation 5 and we still have this screen lag problem. Get you up here, get some more energy, and get ready for the boss battle. So his weakness is, excuse me, Spark Mandrill. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. There we go. Now, he's gonna roll around all over the place, and right there, we took off his armor. Literally the thing that makes him. Oh, he's usually good at reading his, there we go. And then, yeah, just keep popping him with, sparks. Thought I was good enough to get that shot in. There it is. Headshot. Yeah, as long as you know how to read it, you see how much damage they can take. If your life starts getting low, don't be afraid to put on that pause menu and refill your life with that extra energy tank. Alright, now's a good time to show you how some of the stages can actually change, depending on which robot master you defeated. The stage is normally encased with fire, magma coming down the bottom, but now I can just glide along the bottom so I don't have to deal with that nonsense up there. Alright. So that's exactly what we're going to do, because if you come down here, right here, you can get an energy. Come down here. Now, there's a secret up here, but we can't collect it yet. But take note of this area right there. Right Jesus, this remote. Oh my goodness, this should not be right there. Take note of that area, because we're going to come back to the stage later. That way we can 100% the game, alright? Yeah, if you just come down here, we'll get another life extension. Now watch out for these guys throwing crap. They're just annoying. Not that hard, they're just annoying. We're also going to get another thing that's going to help us out if you come all the way up here. See if I can do it right. Yeah, he boosted me up there. Perfect. Come over here, get your life. And right here, you'll get an extra life. And if you come over here and break this wall by jumping on it or sliding or doing what you can with it. Golly. Come on, Meg. There you go. We can get another E-Tank. Alright, let's keep it moving. We've collected everything we can so far with that one. Okay. Nice boost. Alright. Jump up here. These guys are set to crush anything, even their own old parts. But, depending on which direction, they can crush you, so don't let that happen. And we get to the final part of the stage. These guys will wait for you. They're like the Spiked Joes or something of this game, I guess. Aw, crap. Messed that up. There we go. I'm gonna hop over him, and then let's just get right to the boss battle. Now, normally I would say pick a weakness or something. There's no real need. This boss is actually, Flame Mammoth is actually pretty easy. He has this conveyor belt, and he jumps around, shoots oil and fire. That's literally his thing. When he does that little roar thing like that, he's changing the conveyor belt at the bottom. Oops. Yeah, you can see he's got half his life now. He's going to jump over here, jump on his other side, and just keep shooting. Yeah, his fire doesn't even take that much. As you can see, we've already taken damage upon coming over here. We're pretty much even. Gonna jump again. Nope, didn't jump. There he goes. Oh, guess I didn't make it under him. But yeah, that's it. Not too bad. Alright. So I almost died doing stupid stuff, but you know, we're just playing. So now we get the Fire Wave. So the Fire Wave is pretty useful later on in the game, but right now here's another robot master that you guys can beat. It's just more or less a stage, knowing where everything is and collecting it so you don't have to keep coming back. There's a lot of stages where you have to come back, but this is one of those that I just want to make sure you got everything the first time. So let's do it. These guys will pick you up and kind of like drop you wherever. Don't let them do that. And then you will pretty much ride these all the way to the top so you can't no more. And then you're going to do a dash jump right off the ledge. Just keep going. And then there we go. Another life extension. So that's our third one, I want to say. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. And then, yeah, now we can play the stage as normal. There's no need to go over here. I know you can see it on the right side. There's no need to go over here. Just keep going all the way over to the top. There's nothing really over there but like live or energy or whatever. And then we'll get to another trick. These guys shooting right here. Now, you can destroy them, but then also, you notice it's sunk to the bottom. That's because we can actually jump on it and ride it. Now, this was the coolest thing I've ever seen. You could break this glass, go into it, fight this robot here, and it breaks the glass. And you get an E-Tank. That is epic. You have to understand, we've been dealing with the the Nintendo or the Famicom. And now that we're back to 16-bit, they really took the time to try to push the Super Nintendo with its 16-bit glory to the limit. You've noticed that with games like Star Fox or even the sequels of these games, X2 and X3. Oh, I hate when they respawn. Okay. They respawn, don't panic. Just jump off of them and you'll be alright. So, there's batteries for this game. You can just shoot it how you want, or you can use the firepower and make it go faster. But I like playing around with them. You don't really get much, but it does show you why you should shoot these things. There we go. In this particular case, get an extra life. Not that we needed it, but it's something. Alright, this guy will mess with you with the flames and stuff, so go ahead and kill him. I would not recommend jumping up there until he's dead. Alright, and then, there you go. Now, that same gimmick that we had where we shot the batteries, people would just continue with the stage. That isn't really useful. If you come down here, we'll get more of these batteries, keep shooting them, they blow up, and then we get another upgrade. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break ceilings with a headbutt. So, not that much usefulness out of this bad boy, but it's something, you know. Here we go. I used to love just doing this as a kid. Just breaking every single one of them. There's no need to. It was just for fun. Alright. Now that we got everything we need from this stage, and if you guys still need more lives, there is one up here. You can see it up there. But we're not going to really get it right now because it does nothing for us. We'll top past these guys. We got some slowdown. Yeah, like I was saying, we're on the PlayStation 5 now. You'd think they would correct the slowdown from a game from 1996. Alright, hop over here, and we are on the ship that we're going to fight our Robot Master on. Destroy these two, and then here's something so cool. You go down the ladder, you open the door to the boss fight, you go down another ladder, and you hop into the ship, which destroys the top. Oh my god, when I say they push this hardware, they push this hardware. Now, if you don't have the dash from Chill Penguin stage, I would highly advise not even touching this Robot Master, because he wants to push you off the stage, and you know that's instant death. This doesn't hurt you, but it pushes you. Other than that, once you got it, it's pretty much a cakewalk. Excuse me, sorry guys. Now he's going to keep diving, and it's up to you to predict where he's going to dive from. He'll shoot out these eggs. Make sure you kill him, because if not, the moment they land, they split into 4 different birds that will home on you. Alright, here we go. I love this. It's a guessing game at this point, where he's going to be. Oh, come on. Stop. Now's not the time. Uh-oh. Here we go. More eggs. Yep, there we go. Got the kill. Pretty simple Robot Master, if you have the dash boots. I've done a poor job of showing you guys the weapons you get. There you go. I used to draw all the Mega Man X and try to make my own unique like colors for them and stuff. You know how when he changes weapons. Now this is what I consider one of the harder parts of the game. And the reason why is because, well, these guys are hard. I would consider them hard. till we get to the final parts of the game. So first, let's go ahead and knock out some backtracking. Oh. Right now, I don't care about getting hit. I just care about getting what we missed in this stage, and I'll show you exactly where it is once we get there. Yeah, screw it. Take the damage, whatever. The reason why I just don't care at this point, we've got plenty of health, we've got a bunch of V-tanks, and then also, not just that, but once we get what we're missing here, we're going to exit the stage. And once we exit the stage, then we'll get our life back. So it doesn't matter in the end. We've got at this point almost double what we started with. I know he's there all the time. I just keep pushing the button. It's not registering. It's a little farther away than the Super Nintendo. Alright. Come on. I wish you guys can see it. I kind of got like little thumb claws going on this PlayStation controller. Alright, so here's what we missed. When we come up here, come on, get up there. Jump out of this robot, and let's kill this guy first. Switch to fire, and destroy these guys' home. And you'll see right there, we'll get another life extension. So yeah, that's it from this stage. And what you can do, press start, click escape. And there you go. And you'll get another password. Alright, next. We're gonna get the strongest arm cannon in the game. Now this one's gonna be hard, especially with a controller that I'm not too familiar with. But the reason why I switched over to PlayStation 5, I already own this game on like multiple platforms. And I bought it again just for you guys, just to show off a little bit the game, how it should be visually shown. Now remember I told you to watch this area right here? Now that we've got our helmet, we can go ahead and dash. Keep jumping. I am surprised I got that the first time. Holy crap. And get a new buster. It'll increase the capabilities of your X-Busters. And this is not just my little pew-pew weapon that I use by default. This is any weapon. And I'll show you in a second. So let's go ahead and give these a demo. And they give you such a great area to demonstrate it. So here we go. So they're going to do it. I'm not touching the controller. They're doing this right now just to show you what the regular one looks like. So we charge it up to 3 times. Right? Now let's try it with other weapons. We've got our rolling shield. That'll give us a shield. And it helps protect us. Like that. Alright? It works for, like, you know, projectiles and stuff, so allow me to demonstrate. So, like that. Right? But the moment I touched him, you noticed it vanished. It still took some damage, but I wouldn't advise it. This one, you're going to be using energy in the process until you charge it up. And then, boom. The fire literally follows you. Not follows you, but it goes straight. Alright? So for this one, the tornado will go all up, down, and all around. And for spark, you'll get a pretty big spark. Goes across the screen. Ice, this one's so funny. Remember what he was doing when we were battling him? And now we've got his powers, and we can ride it. So yeah, super cool stuff. And we'll see more gimmicks and stuff as we play along. But that is all I need from this stage. So let's keep it moving. Alright, now that we've got a charge buster and everything, let's go ahead and knock out Boomer Kuwanger stage. And the reason why is his ability, he shoots boomerangs. And those boomerangs can destroy his tentacles, making his battle easier. Remember I told you guys earlier, he's what's considered to be the hardest robot master. So we'll hit him up later. If you don't have their weakness, don't even try if you're like not proficient in the game. If you've always had problems with this game, if you could never beat it, I wouldn't try it. Boomer Kuwanger's not as bad. His stage is tedious because you literally have to beat this stage twice. And I'll explain that in a second. But it's pretty much a tower, so we're going to be doing a lot of vertical climbing. Just going to skip this part right here, jump over these guys, and just keep it moving. These lasers right here, if you touch them, this will happen. Yeah, and it homes in on you, like that. So, that's a demonstration. These guys right here, since we've got the charge busters, they're a lot easier to dispatch. If you ever have problems with them, what you could do is stay right here on the ladder and just keep shooting to the right as you charge. Their attack will never come down and hit you. So, no need to worry, just shoot to the right or left or wherever they're positioned. Alright, right here. This will be a great time to demonstrate this right here, the shield. And all we got to do is relax. I like to move the screen up a little bit, but since we've got this, we can actually just relax and avoid the spikes instead of the enemies. If you didn't have it, you'd have to focus on both. Alright. Okay. Yeah, and just ride this bad boy up. Not having to worry too much about the enemies. Making this a joke. So it's good to know these tricks early if you need tips on beating this game. I can save some life. I can, with the shield on right now, if you press start, you see my sub-tanks aren't completely filled yet, but I can literally farm energy. And this is why, right there, you need to beat this stage twice. Now, you can do a super spectacular speedrun jump and get up there, but I've never done that. I just take the boss weapon for this stage and use it by coming right back to that section. As you can see, we're still climbing the tower. And after this, we shall be at the boss battle. Climb up here. There we go. We are at the boss battle. Alright. Boomer Kuwanger is fast. He's quick, he will grab you, he will throw you to the ceiling. He will throw his boomerangs if he doesn't find you, but he vanishes all over the place, so do what you can to stop him any way you can. It's very annoying. He could take a lot of time, or he could be the easiest robot master ever. It's all up to if he had his coffee that morning. Yep, right there. There we go. And he should be... Oh, he got me, but I can't get him. There it goes. Yeah. He's sporadic. And this is what I mean by, like, save these three for last. Alright. He's all over the place. That man is ridiculous. And here's his weapon. So, Boomerang Cutter is not only good for attacking enemies, depending on how you jump, you can recover items. So, let's knock his stage out one more time, quickly, and get that item that we missed, so we don't have to come back here ever again. Come to the ledge, jump, shoot. And then for this next guy, just jump over him. Dash jump over him. There we go. Alright. Come over here. Take damage if you have to. Just get there as fast as possible. There we go. These guys, I already showed you the trick, but I'm just going to keep shooting past them. Okay. Get your shield going. Avoid the spikes. If you have to, jump to see what's ahead and make adjustments. Uno, dos, tres. Alright. And then now we can get that part. So climb up here while your shield's still active. It doesn't disappear unless something major hits you. So go ahead and just focus on climbing. Okay. Now that your shield's active, you could either A, come over here and let him hit you, or not hit you, but, you know, use him to break the shield, whatever. So we're gonna adjust ourselves to get... Look at that, our life bar is now just as big as our ammo. Let's go ahead and leave. And let's backtrack one more time here. And the reason why we're doing this, you don't have to do all this if you don't want to, but this is just to get 100% and make your life easier, especially for the final boss. I think his electricity's still active. Yep. Oh, no, he's got rolling blackouts. I totally forgot. So, I'm actually going to show you guys this. So let's backtrack real quick. Get rid of this guy. If you look right here, you'll see parts of the spaceship we were just on landed on the power plant and actually disrupted all the power. That's why the stage has rolling blackouts. Like you're saying now, that's not anything going on with my PlayStation 5 or anything. That's just rolling blackouts in the game because of what happened. Now what we need to do is come here, and you see that E-Tank? We've got a power for that. Go ahead and grab it. And there we go. We've got our fourth and last E-Tank. We can now exit the stage. Quick and easy, right guys? Alright, next. Who we got? Let's go ahead and knock out Sting Chameleon. We're gonna save Launch Octopus for last. Like I said, gives people the most problems. But Sting Chameleon, if you know what to do and you have his weakness, then you're gonna be fine. Oh no, I totally forgot. Maybe we should have done Launch Octopus first. The reason why, it's up to you. It's really up to you. If you do Launch Octopus first, it floods the forest here, making you not have to backtrack. But let's do something that's really going to help everyone out. And that's right here. They expect you to jump down here and run through here and just go through turmoil, right? Or you can come down here, and this is where the stage is flooded if you beat Launch Octopus first, and you'll go and get another power-up. However, they also were clever enough to climb up here to beat a sub-boss and give you something else special. Now this boss takes absolutely forever. I'm not gonna lie to you. The way to indicate if he's like dying per se is if you can only hit him in his red eye up there. The only way you can tell if he's dying is if he starts smoking from the dome. I'll just say that. This guy can take a decent amount of challenge to do, but if you just manipulate him to keep jumping back and forth and take your time, keep hitting his head. There's plenty of sub-weapons that can dispatch this guy quicker. Overall, it still takes time. There you go. You can see he's starting to smoke a little bit. Man, he keeps going for me. And then the smoke will start getting faster and faster until eventually you beat him. One of the more annoying sub-bosses, but it's totally worth it to just dispatch him. And I'll show you in a second why. Smoking really fast. Come on, baby. Almost there. There we go. I like standing right here because... Boom! This is why. Check this out. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. Okay, well what does it do? It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. By half. That is incredible. So all those bosses, all those sub-bosses, all the everything that was just lighting me up. Boom. Now I don't have to worry about taking so much damage. Everything is reduced by half. Everything. Oh, look. Crazy. You got these guys that you can dispatch of with the charged up shot. Excuse me. Or you can just jump over him. Your choice. Oh, barely cleared him. But it is what it is. Alright, we got these annoying woodpeckers that spew these worms. Don't worry too much about them. Just keep it moving. If you need an extra life, there's one right here. And then we're going to get to the swamps. So we jump in this robot suit. Like I said before, this robot suit does not have life. But if it's inoperable, get out of there immediately. It will blow up. Alright, as you can see, I'm collecting life, in fact, using this. Oh, so that sound right there, that jingle, that means one of my tanks are charged now. Oh, don't jump out of it, X, come on. Jump, dude, jump. Man, I feel so limited. We're gonna have a robot war with this guy. We'll come out on top. So this is what I mean by inoperable. Jump out of there because this happens. Boom. And you do not want to be in there when that happens. Alright, we are ready for the boss. So get that boomerang going. It's cool because once you get it and you shoot it, usually it doesn't take energy until you truly use it, or if you use it too many times. And even then, you're barely taking anything. Now here, what you want to do is stay in the middle left and middle right as you shoot and run to the other side. Shoot, run to the other side. Let me demonstrate. Hit him with the first one, and then just keep it going. And this boss battle is a joke. However, if you don't have that weakness, you're in for a fight. I'll just tell you that. There's some pro players that have been playing this game for years that likes to spice up their game. And they play without using any weapons or anything. And it's not a fun time. They enjoy it, but nope, not for me. Alright. Excuse me, let's do this. Here we go. Launch Octopus. The problem child. God, did I tell you the music was great? Because the music's freaking great. I don't know why I'm just pew-peeling these guys. I clearly have the most advanced stuff at this point in the game. Let's just keep charging. Let's keep it going. Now this stage is pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. So he's tough, his stage is tough, and this is why. They give you your first demo here. They show you spikes. They show you these guys that just populate and can get in the way like that, and those spikes can instantly kill you. And the game could just stutter, just leaving you in that trap for a while. here's your demonstration. You have spikes to the left, and then you got a clean area to fight this guy. This guy pulls and pushes you, okay? And your job is to blow his head off and destroy the rest of his body without taking too much damage. Now, I'm not worried about the damage. Alright, that seemed pretty fair, right? The next spot, not so much. These guys will eat you. If they do, just keep shooting until they blow up. Okay, not that much of a threat. Here's where it gets unfair. Like I said, he pushes and pulls you, and we're over instant kill spikes. So for the second half, I just get into his body, and then I just keep rapid firing until I can't no more. Because you do not want to fall on that spike. Rather just take a bunch of damage instead of dealing with that. Now, we're going to get another secret here. If you look here, you can ride these. They give you a little example by showing it at first. Just don't fall into the spikes. Now with this in particular one, you see these little missiles coming down? That's because there's a boat up here. You can ride these up here, get on the boat, shoot the eye of the boat. So that when it breaks, everything plummets down. Avoid the missiles on the way down, by the way. Which will open up a whole nother section. This is mind-blowing. Think, in terms of 1996. And in here, we fight, if I don't die. Oh, I push the... It's okay. I like seeing it. If they let me see it again. Oh, nope, they're gonna start me off with this awful part. When I push the button, I need the button to be pushed. So annoying. I'm gonna just fight as is without doing the damage there. There we go. Alright. But I wouldn't recommend doing it as is. I recommend just taking the damage like I showed you earlier. That way you don't have to deal with that awfulness. Alright. Now I get to see it again. Yeah, I died. Clearly user error on that one. Come on. There we go. Let go of me. Stop being weird. That's what I mean by avoid the missiles, but, you know, I'm being lazy right now. Alright. Now, let's do this again, with actually dashing. And you'll see a dragon. You can only hit him on the head and the tail, as you can see by the glowing depiction once I hit him. Now remember, look in the background, okay? You'll see these pillars that are going up. Light blue pillars. When he dies, you see how we're riding him now, but when he dies, crap, back up a little bit. Make sure to land where the pillars are, so you don't land in the spikes. They used to kill me as a child until I realized the pillars are there as a visual reference. And then, once that happens, breaks open this door, we can get our final life extension. So now our life bar is higher than our actual ammo bar, which we thought at the beginning of the game was massive. Now, they didn't expect players to do that. They expect players to just keep coming over here and then fight just one of these dragons. But no, we're fighting two. Come on, I jumped. BS. Alright, he's gonna dig back in. I usually don't let him dig, but like I said, combination of lag and this controller, they can stall the games, but this still was mind-blowing, man. See, that's 3D on a game when we were playing on the freaking Nintendo Entertainment System, but we're seeing 3D, like this guy's moving, he's a real dragon. I know nowadays, like, all these graphics are child's play. Alright, now we get to the boss. Let's go ahead and... I consider him having two weaknesses. Like, the only boss that has truly two weaknesses. Just to make it even harder. But you'll see this guy is all over the place. We're going to shoot off his tentacles with the boomerang. And then we're going to keep hitting with the rolling shield. Alright, tentacles off. Now we get the rolling shield out. As you can see, it's not that good. It's his weakness. But he shoots these fast projectiles. He only got limited ammo. There we go. Oh my goodness. And that's with his weaknesses. If you don't shoot those tentacles off, he can drain your life. If you don't have your dash boots, you're gonna be caught in his vortex. It's just so much with that thing. I think they overdid it. Alright, now that we killed it... Oh, I totally forgot. I shouldn't have skipped that. But yeah, let's check out this cutscene. I'll let you guys watch while I take a drink. So there he is, Sigma. Actually don't remember where Sigma is on the map, so he's not on the map. Let's see specs. Nothing about his specs. How about his stage? His face. So that's pretty cool. But let's do some backtracking. I'm sorry. This is the last time we have to do backtracking. Do you know why? Because we're about to get some special stuff. And I mean special. Let's start it off right here. You can see the water. That's because since we beat Launch Octopus, we have flooded his stage, Sting Chameleon. So all we're gonna do is I'm gonna just keep taking damage because like I said before, it doesn't matter. Come right here. This is the area that I showed you guys earlier. I like breaking these two, and then yeah, just do a dash jump with the combination of that and the water. Now we get our last. Oh, there it is. So I guess we still can get trophies and stuff. But yeah. Now we got our last heart extension. And don't worry, if you came over here, this isn't an instant death. You just do another dash jump. And you're right back. So that's it that we need from this stage, alright? Let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. Next, we need... Let me double check. Yes. Got everything, got everything, got everything. Got everything, got everything. Yeah, we've 100%ed the game. We've gotten every item. Except one. Now this one is kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to go ahead and dash to the ending. First things first, if you don't have your lives maxed out at this point, remember go to this bat right here and get all your lives, because you're going to need them. And what we're going to do is kill ourselves. Let me explain. There's a certain point in the game that has a trigger. I'm gonna go ahead and dash and just keep going. Just keep it moving. This trigger in the game, grab those, why not? Ask for a couple things. It asks for you to have a certain amount of requirements done. So for instance, we've got to have all of our stuff. So all of our armor, all of our life extensions, all of our E-tanks, which we have. Die, guys, die. Alright, and then we're finally going to get to this part right here. If we just keep going through the stage. I'm just going to fly through it real quick. And here we are. This is the checkpoint. Right here. Oh, crap. God, you guys are annoying. Alright. This part of the stage, all we gotta do, what I would recommend to do, charge up, come right here, keep shooting, alright, he really doesn't have to die by your hands. I just kind of like to speed up the process. Come over here. Now remember this area earlier? We're going to shoot like that. Clear out some of these guys because we're going to make the jump.